sonic DNA from the past to cook up the future. Now, even when you know how it works, it can still feel like magic. DJ Premier is a purist at heart. The man synonymous with the sound of boom bap has always searched for samples that give him the same feeling he got from his parents' record collection growing up. Now, that tradition spreads throughout a 30-year discography so definitive that Pharrell even refers to him as the teacher.
Right there, I was like, yo, I didn't have to go any further. With Gang Starr, it's always title first, and then the music has to mimic the theme of the title. So Guru, he'll already have ideas, like I want to do a song about how I took my trip from Boston to New York and finally made it, and how it was a dream to make it here in New York. So I felt like it needs to be like a driving little, like just ride with that one hand on the wheel, not two, just one hand on the wheel riding. And I could just visualize Guru saying those lyrics about how he had to move while he's just telling the story with one hand on the wheel.
It took the last of my loot to make this move true, but I ain't even trying to work in a suit.
These records that we usually sample, your parents usually have them. Screaming Jay Hawkins is one of the records that was in our household, but I knew his style is not normal, and I'm not normal. I'm very left field. How could you not want to mess with that? Bum, 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 dun, bum, dun, dun, bum. You could do a waltz, you know. And so how do you make that go boom, 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 you know, like that's when the scientific part comes in.
Biggie. This goes out Biggie.
With Kicking the Door, I was just making beats that I felt like would work with Big. Puff wasn't really too crazy about it at the beginning. I said, well, let Biggie hear it before you turn it down, because Puff is the boss. So he showed up like 8 o'clock, and he just, your rain on the top was short like leprechauns, you know, and it was just traditional Biggie.
Get in that ass, quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon. Don Dada.
Curtis Mayfield tapped into the neighborhood. It's that groove, man. I mean, it sounds like the neighborhood. You know, when I was little, you know, people in my neighborhood had big afros, they had platform shoes and dashikis on, and everything was right on, brother, you know, and get down, all right now, you know, that's how they talked, you know, so the music was the same way, you know, and I wanted to have that same connection with the streets, you know. That tone just sounded better to me than the original tone. So, Gang Starr version, it's more stab oriented. Just boom, bam, bump, bump, you know, not the whole loop.
Just a nice girl in the wrong place. Just a nice.
One of the most important parts is the respect of the artists that made the music that we sampled. A lot of us producers would be like, man, why we gotta pay for that or whatever, but the sample industry clamped down a lot. And, you know, I've been sued many times, you know, many times for samples I didn't clear. There's been people that have been just straight haters, and I get on the phone with them and totally clear up. They're like, man, you know, I like you. We need to hang out or something. Matter of fact, I got some stuff that I ain't never even released that I'll let you sample, you know. And I'm not going to let them put down the sampling as an art form, because it is an art form. Just for me digging in the store. It's crazy, because even when I dig now, I don't know why we whisper on the phone, but Alchemist will call me and go, yo, found a new digging spot. And, you know, it's like, why are we whispering when it's just me and them on the phone? But that's just how serious we take it. It's like, yo,